Why is your nutrition important whenever you are trying to change your reality? I don't know many people who are trying to change their reality that don't have a dysregulated nervous system or who are living with anxiety and stress. Well, if you don't feel good, it affects your thoughts. Your thoughts create chemistry in your body that makes you feel worse, and that keeps your electromagnetic field shrinking into the lower frequencies. So it's kind of a holistic system. You have to turn negative thoughts into positive ones. You have to feel the feelings when they come up. Even if the thoughts create chemistry, you have to feel it in your body. And then you also have to feed yourself. When you love somebody, you want to take care of them, right? Well, you have to love yourself and take care of yourself the same way that you would if you were taking care of somebody that you loved. So that means eating healthy. And eating healthy means listening to your body and what it needs. If you can't feel your body, then that's a different subject that you're going to have to tackle. But feel your body. You are going to crave foods that your body needs. There's signals that tell you what vitamin you're deficient in or stuff that's going on with your body. Think of where your ancestry is from and the foods that they ate around there. I'm an island girl, so I like island foods, and they sit well with me. They work well with my body. When I try to do, I just tried to do higher protein and like a ketogenic diet, and it made me super sick, because you'll find that when you're awakening more and you're shifting into higher vibrations, it's harder for you to eat meat and eat any type of protein that comes from an animal. And the reason I feel like that is because when you eat plant food, it's taking the energy directly from the sun in photosynthesis, and you can break that down easier and get the energy from the plant and the nutrition and the vitamins or whatever. But when you're eating meat, they have to eat whatever they're being fed, which if it's grass, if it's fresh grass, if they're free range, it will taste better, it'll be better. But most of the meat we get is just from farms and meat plants. And so the meat is very dense spiritually. It feels very hard to digest. And so even if they're eating grass, that's like going from the food they're eating to processing to them, and then to the processing plant. And the way they're killed matters. It matters to how the meat tastes and how it feels and how it nourishes your body. So it is really difficult for me to eat meat, and it might be for you guys too. But listen to your body. Don't go with any fad diets. Just listen to what you need to feel and what you need to eat, because each craving means something. For example, if you are craving a lot of sugar, you might check in with yourself and see if you have a lot of anxiety and stress, because that is going to signal that you need dopamine. Because whenever you're unhappy or you're stressed, you need two things: dopamine to help you feel better, and two, because if your body is always preparing you for fight or flight, sugar is the fastest thing that your body can metabolize. So if you're going to be in a fight and go into fight or flight, it's going to throw that sugar in there. So if you start feeling like you need that, that's because your cortisol is high, you need the dopamine, and you have anxiety and stress. And these are just a few things. It's not all inclusive of everything. If you need salt, that means certain things. Your iron, if you're eating, if you want too much ice, you can look up everything. It'll signal what you're needing. But all this leads back to regulating your nervous system. If you can regulate your nervous system, you'll feel your body. You'll be able to metabolize food better. Because if it's not regulated, you're not metabolizing food very well. You're not getting your nutrition. So think about that. Feel your body. It is a holistic system when you want to change, when you want to do other things, and you need to start thinking more positive. You got to feel good in your body. So just keep that in mind. Eat healthy, move. Do a lot of movement. Movement is moving your fascia. Movement is building your strength. When you do a lot of weights, you will feel empowered and stronger because you are pushing your body to be stronger. And when your body feels stronger, your mind will feel stronger too. Hope this helps.